Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wolf's Den of Champions. Today we bring to you an unboxing video of Jubilee. One of the X-Men heroes is joining us here in our collection. We are going to be unboxing Jubilee here with this 60 card hero pack. Pre-constructed, pre-built Jubilee deck and new cards that can be added to any Marvel Champions hero deck. Jubilee is part of the X-Men. She's got a bunch of like fireworks abilities and a super cool visor and a super cool jacket. If you're a fan of X-Men, you know who Jubilee is. Welcome to the Wolf's Den of Champions, where we do everything Marvel Champions here. Right now, currently, we are focusing on unboxing pretty much the final collection that I need to unbox, and then I'll have everything open, and I can just do a bunch of content from all the Marvel Champions that I got. If you're new here, welcome. We do everything Marvel Champions. We got unboxing videos. You can see this video here. Deck list, gameplays, strategies, discussions, you name it. If it's Marvel Champions, you're gonna find it here. And we have so much Marvel Champions content coming your way, so make sure to subscribe. We're also currently on a journey of getting 100 subscribers. I can only do it with your help. So please subscribe. If you like Marvel Champions, you already watched the videos, you might as well subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back to the Wolf's Den of Champions. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, Jubilee here. Let's do this. Jubilee Hero Pack. All right. Here we go. So we got Jubilee here. This is her poster here. You can see super cool visor, super cool jackets. Like totally. Jubilee Hero Pack. Orphaned as a teenager. Jubilation is her name. Okay. Jubilation Lee survived on her own by taking up residence in her favorite shopping mall. After her mutant power to generate explosive energy manifested, she found a new home with the X-Men. Now she uses her powers as the hero Jubilee. Player side schemes here, same situation, alliance, piercing, team up, and victory. Okay, so she comes with a justice. Let's go ahead and crack this open here. Jubilee, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense. Jubilation Lee. Kind of makes sense. Okay. 2024. Wow, this is gonna be a super fresh pack. Nice and hot off the press. The printing press there. Nice and cut. Oh my goodness. Jubilee. Here we go. Okay, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense. Hero, 5 hand size, 9 health. Like totally, X-Men resource exhaust Jubilee, it generate a wild resource. So she just exhausts and generate a wild resource. Okay. Jubilation Lee, 3 recovery. Mall rat action, search your deck for the shopping spree player side scheme and put it into play. Limit once per phase. This place was so much cooler when I lived here. Okay, here we go. Jubilee. Hero-specific ally is going to be Logan Wolverine. Wolverine's attacks gain piercing. He's at 4 health, 1 thwart, 3 attack, 4 cost. Responds after you change to alter ego form. Heal 3 damage from Wolverine. Nice. Pipe down, Squirt. We ain't here on a holiday. That is going to be Wolverine. Oh my goodness. Sorry for that. Shopping spree. Here we go. It's a 0 cost. Cannot be thwarted. Cannot be removed from this scheme. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme by heroes or allies. Just Jubilee can do it. Alter ego action. Exhaust your identity. Remove one threat from here. Only player may trigger this ability. Any player may trigger this ability. Okay. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an item card and puts it into play. Okay, interesting. Here we have Jubilee's coat, which is an item. Okay, now I understand here. 2-cost upgrade, +1 thwart. After you play a thwart event, exhaust Jubilee's coat. Choose a scheme, remove 1 threat from that scheme for each different resource type used to pay for that event. Here we have Jubilee's sunglasses. 2-cost, item, 1 attack, plus hero response. After you play an attack event, exhaust Jubilee's sunglasses and choose an enemy. Deal 1 damage to that enemy for each different resource type used to pay for that event. Okay, we get 1 copy of Blinding Flash. It's going to be a superpower, hero exhaust, hero action, 3-cost. Choose X allies, where X is the number of different resources types used to pay for this event. Stun, confuse each chosen enemy. 3 copies of Firecracker here. 2-cost event, hero action, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you pay for this card using 2 different resources, stun that enemy. So she's got a lot of stun and confuse here. Okay. Yep, here's more. Flash of Light. Superhero thwart. 2-cost event, hero action, remove 3 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card using 2 different resource types, confuse the enemy. You get a grand finale here, which is going to be 3-cost event. Deal 2 damage to an enemy for each different resource type you use to pay for this card. Choose an enemy and deal 2 damage to it. And then here we have Plasmoid Energy. As you can see, it's got different resources there, so you can do up to 3 there. That is going to be the hero-specific Jubilee cards. Okay. We get Chamber. It's going to be a 4-cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, psionic XMen, 3 health, 3 hit points. Chamber takes -1 consequential damage after he attacks a confused enemy. So if they're confused, he will take no consequential damage to the confused minions or / enemy. We got Husk here, 4-cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. When Husk uses a basic power, spend up to 3 resources. If you spend at least 1, Husk gets +1 attack, +1 to the power for this use, heal 1 damage from Husk, or ready Husk for after this use. You get 3 copies of Disguise, play under any player's control, max 1 per player, exhaust Disguise and your identity, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Okay, so you can remove threat while you're in alter ego, potentially, right? Yeah, if you're in alter ego, you can do 2 threat, but that's only 2 threat while you're in alter ego. It's kind of not that good, but you know what I'm saying. It's a choice. It's a possibility. Here we go. After your hero thwarts, deal 4 damage to an enemy. 7 damage instead if that thwart removed the last threat from a scheme. Okay, cool. So Waylay. After your hero thwarts, deal 4 damage to an enemy. 7 if you removed all the threat. 3 steps ahead is going to be this card here, 3-cost events, and it says hero action for each different resource type, energy, mental, physical, or strength, and genius you use to pay for this card. Choose a scheme, remove 2 threat from it. Okay. Generation X, victory 0. Each X-Men character gets 1 thwart when making a basic thwart against this scheme. When defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for an identity-specific event and add it to their hand. Kind of nice. The Power of Justice. Double the number of resources this card generates when paying for a yellow Justice card. That is going to be, just kidding, don't mix those yet. The Precon Justice cards. Here we have Cinch, Everett Thomas. 3-cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health. XMen. Play only if her identity has the XMen trait. Interrupt. When you use a basic power, exhaust cinch, you get 1+ power to that power for this use. Here we have 3 copies of cell phone. This is an item, uses 3 charge counters. Exhaust cell phone, remove 1 charge counter from here, and choose a player. That player makes a basic attack or thwart with a character they control. That character gets 1 thwart and 1 attack for this use. Okay. We get XMen, such a really good card here. Play only if your identity has the mutant traits. Max 1 per player. Exhaust XMen, generate a wild resource for an identity-specific event. Multi-talented is going to be 3-cost event. Attack thwart. If you paid for this card using at least 1 strength, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Mental, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Energy, heal 2 damage from your identity. Unlikely duo, team up card, confuse an enemy, deal 4 damage to a confused enemy. Grounded is for obligation. Nanny is Jubilee's hero specific nemesis here. When you get Shadows of the Past, you will experience what that does. We'll leave that up for a little surprise there. We get the stop card here. We get one of the good, really good alliance cards here. Just insanely good for X-Force and X-Men. This here says choose an X-Force ally and an X-Men ally and return them to their owner's hands. Those players play those allies ignoring their resource cost. So they're about to die or they're exhausted, and then you play this, you return them, you play them, you activate their effects if they have when played effects. Crazy good card. Crazy good card. We get another alliance card here. 3 copies of Hero Interrupt. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character. Prevent that threat and give each of those characters a tough status card. Really good because when any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, you exhaust X-Force and X-Men and then boom, you negate it. And then prevent that threat, and then you give both of them toughs. So now you have 2 chump blockers with those toughs. Saying you exhausted an X-Force and an X-Men ally. Here is Unlikely Duo, another team up card, Jubilation and Wolverine, and then you get in Treachery, not a Treachery, but you get a modular here, Arcade. Arcade cannot take damage while a trap side scheme is in play. Hall of Mirrors, Arcade's Funhouse, welcome to the murder world. And elaborate trap. So all this here is going to be the Arcade modular. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do you have Jubilee? Is Jubilee part of your collection? How do you feel about Jubilee? And also, what is your favorite aspect to play Jubilee? If you have a deck, go ahead and link it down below in the comments so everyone else can see it and we could all copy it and play it and try it out. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This video right here is handpicked by YouTube. They think you're gonna like it. For more of our unboxing videos, go ahead and click right here. We're so close to completing the entire collection of unboxings. We got a few more down the road, and then we're all caught up. This is Dark Matter Wolf, reminding you that you matter here at the Wolf's Den Champions. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on a journey of 100 subscribers. Peace.